Greetings, beautiful ones. Welcome to Arise with Aquia. I pray it is well with your souls. For all those who listen to the Soul to Soul Sunday edition, I want to thank you for taking the time out and hope the vibrations were felt as a result. The concept of structuring your days according to your ways is aimed at enhancing or improving holistic well-being. Wellness is a concept that encompasses various dimensions of health, focusing not just on the absence of illness, as there are some who are living with chronic conditions, some going through other illnesses, or experiencing some kind of ailment which affects them. So wellness is a state of overall well-being which includes our physical, mental, emotional, social, and spiritual health. Part 2 of structuring your days according to your ways is dedicated to Mindfulness Mondays. The concept of mindfulness is timeless in its essence, the practice of being present, which can be a revolutionary tool for enhancing our lives and ultimately our well-being. Imagine starting your day with intention, taking a few moments to breathe deeply, to observe your thoughts and feelings, setting your intentions for the day ahead. Research has shown that there are several benefits of practicing mindfulness, such as boosting your immune system, reducing high blood pressure, reducing anxieties and low mood, managing pain, improving insomnia, reversing unhealthy habits and addictions, and even changing the structure and function of your brain. So before I delve into mindfulness, what it is and what it entails, let us take a moment to be still and give thanks. Dear universe, in this moment of stillness, I come to you with an open heart and a quiet mind. Help me to embrace the present with gratitude, to notice the beauty in each breath I take, and to find peace in my surroundings. Guide me to release any worries about the past and any fears for the future. Grant me the wisdom to see the lessons in everyday moments. Give me the strength to respond with compassion and the clarity to act with intention. Let me be a gentle presence in the lives of others, creating connections and understandings through the act of mindfulness. With each passing moment, may I deepen my practice, discovering the joy that resides in simply being. And so it is. Mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present and engaged in the moment, aware of your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings without judgment. It involves focusing on the here and now rather than being preoccupied with thoughts of the past or the future, which ultimately we have no control over, as the past has gone and the future is yet to come. I personally welcome the practice of mindfulness with open arms, as I have always been a natural-born worrier. I was always worrying about things, whether consciously or subconsciously. In the Bible, in the book of Matthew, chapter 6, verse 34, it reads, "Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself, as each day has enough trouble of its own." There is a lot going on all around us at this time, more so than ever before. Tomorrow isn't promised to any of us. We are constantly hearing stories about someone who was fine one day only to be found unresponsive the next. Strokes and heart attacks are on the increase amongst the young generation. There are also many struggling, like myself, with chronic pain and various different ailments. I am also well aware that there are many going through a lot more than myself, like those diagnosed and living with terminal illnesses, for instance. I suppose the point I'm trying to get across is that there is a lot of dis-ease, and it is for these very reasons that we are encouraged to take a step back just for a moment and just be and just breathe. Mindfulness often takes a back seat in many people's lives. One of the major reasons is the overwhelming pace of modern life. Life today for many can feel like a relentless treadmill, pushing people to keep up with an unending barrage of responsibilities, deadlines, and expectations. With technology constantly connecting us and the demands of work and personal life colliding, it's so easy to feel stretched thin, impacting upon our mental and physical well-being. Many people feel pressured to be constantly on the go, often leaving little room for practices like mindfulness, equating worth with how much they accomplish. As a result, taking time for mindfulness can feel like a luxury rather than a necessity. There are also those who may lack awareness of what mindfulness truly entails. Misconceptions about meditation or an inability to see immediate benefits can deter people from even trying. In a world driven by instant gratification, the slow and sometimes subtle benefits of mindfulness can be overlooked, making it challenging to slow down and be present in the moment. In the rush to meet societal standards, we can sometimes forget to pause and reflect, missing out on meaningful moments that can bring us upliftment and clarity. Balancing the fast pace of life with the moments of stillness is essential in helping us reclaim a sense of control and purpose in our daily lives. So how do you normally start your day? Do you pray? Do you meditate? Do you rise out of your bed with ease? Or do you snooze your alarm until the last minute? It's so easy to fall back into an almost deep sleep when snoozing. Do you find that you are always in a rush or always running late? For parents and grandparents, do you find yourself wrestling with your kin to get them ready for school? I ask these questions because how you start your day sets the tone for everything that follows. A positive morning routine can boost your energy, enhance your focus, and increase your overall well-being. A lot of youth are attached to their phones from the moment they awake. And with smartphones being more addictive than sugar, every part of getting ready in the morning is associated with their phones. Trying to swipe whilst eating breakfast, trying to swipe whilst getting dressed. Some go as far as taking their phones into the bathroom. It's a lot, and it's not just the youth. Adults get caught up also. Starting your day with intention helps to create a mindset that can tackle any challenges you may encounter, in contrast to a rushed or negative start, which can lead to stress and distraction, which can impact upon both your personal and professional life or leave you in an unsettled mental state. Remember, once you leave your sanctuary and step outside your door, you are literally entering into the wilderness. So by prioritizing a mindful morning, you lay the groundwork for a more positive, fulfilling day. Mindfulness can also enhance our relationships. When we practice being present with others, we listen more deeply and communicate more effectively. We are less likely to be caught up in our own thoughts and more open to understanding the needs and feelings of those around us. This allows for us to demonstrate empathy, compassion, and genuine connection. Let us take a moment to reflect. How often do we rush through our days, ticking items off our to-do list without truly engaging? How many of us take the time to sit in solitude without any stimuli? That's no phone, no TV, no music, no interaction, even for just a few minutes. If you live alone, it makes practicing mindfulness a lot easier. If you manage to give yourself 5 minutes or more a day dedicated to self, then excellent. If you are constantly on the go, we have the power to change that. Look at it this way. We have 24 hours in our day. That's 1,440 minutes. Deduct 15 minutes in the morning and then 15 minutes at night for the practice of mindfulness, and you're still left with 1,410 minutes. Mindfulness invites us to slow down, to take that deliberate pause, to reconnect with ourselves first and then those around us. Let us look at some Bible verses concerning mindfulness. Romans chapter 12 verse 2 reads, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, His good, pleasing, and perfect will." This verse emphasizes the importance of separating oneself from the influences and values of the world around us. Do not conform suggests that we shouldn't just follow societal norms or pressures, especially if they conflict with our beliefs or principles. Instead, we are called to experience a transformation that begins with our minds. The phrase renewing of your mind highlights the need for a change in thinking, an intentional focus on God's truth and wisdom rather than worldly distractions. This renewal is a continuous process, often achieved through prayer, studying scripture, and reflecting on God's character. Once we've shifted our mindset, we become better equipped to understand and discern God's will for our lives. This verse assures us that God's will is good, it's pleasing and perfect. indicating that if we align our minds with His ways, we will find fulfillment and purpose. Colossians chapter 3, verse 2. Set your mind on things that are above, not on the things on earth. This verse encourages us to focus our thoughts and priorities on spiritual matters rather than being consumed by worldly concerns. The phrase "set your minds" implies a deliberate choice to concentrate on higher ideals, values, and goals that align with God's kingdom. This means prioritizing spiritual growth, seeking a deeper relationship with God, and living according to His truth. In contrast, not on things that are on earth serves as a reminder to avoid becoming overly attached to temporary, materialistic pursuits and distractions that can lead us away from our faith. Earthly matters, whilst important, can often distract us from our ultimate purpose and our eternal perspective that we should have as human beings. Mindfulness can be achieved through various techniques such as meditation, yoga, deep breathing, exercise, or simply a quiet moment of self-reflection. So whatever you choose to do, embrace the present moment and set a positive tone for your day. Remember, moments of silence can provide mental clarity and help clear our minds. Taking a moment of silence allows for the pause, leading to greater self-awareness, helping us to process our thoughts and emotions. Sitting in solitude also has a calming effect on the mind and body. It can reduce stress and improve our emotional regulation, creating a comfortable space for us to decompress and recharge. So I'm encouraging you to embrace mindfulness practices into your daily life. Start with small steps. Set aside a few minutes each day for quiet reflection. Practice deep breathing and engage fully in whatever you're doing. By prioritizing mindfulness, we lay the groundwork for not only a more peaceful existence, but also a more fulfilling and impactful life. You can affirm this by saying, I embrace moments of silence as opportunities for reflection and growth. I am worthy of stillness and peace in my life. Thich Nhat Hanh, a peace activist, once said, "The most precious gift we can offer others is our presence. When mindfulness embraces those we love, they will bloom like flowers." If you would like to practice mindfulness techniques with me, then check out my guided meditations on mindfulness for adults and children. And if you feel the vibe, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Have a blessed day, beautiful souls. Peace, light, and love. Aquia, Aquia.